Another building tutorial because you guys really do enjoy these ones so much. So I have created a pretty darn simple cottage. It's nothing too crazy, but it also does look pretty darn nice. There is something actually insanely special about this cottage, but that will be said towards the very end of this video. I will show you guys the materials for it, but today we are not doing any interior at all. Instead, as you guys can see right over here, we're just doing the exterior. We're just showing how to build the model of this. The interior video will be coming out pretty darn soon though. With that said though, let me go ahead. I'll show the list of materials, but before I say that, before I show you guys, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys are brand new, this is EOMaxer238. Welcome. Glad you guys are here. Glad you guys are checking out my videos. If you guys do like it, be sure to like and subscribe because I'm getting very close to 3,000 subscribers and I love to see you guys subscribe. I love to see new people joining our community. It makes me smile. With that said, I'll show the materials now though, and then we'll go on a step-by-step kind of showing how to actually build this, but we'll also have a litematica schematic. For those of you who just want to download the schematic and build it from the ground up, you guys can use that. Anyways, let's show the materials. And with the materials out of the way, just as a disclaimer, the schematic, if you guys are going based off of that, or the materials might be a little bit off because I'm going to be doing texturing, and my texturing is never the same when I do it. So the blocks might be short a few, you might have an extra few, and you might also run across some different blocks because some of these were accidentally spruce fence. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and let's get our first part of this tutorial built up. So right here on my chest, you can see it is a 23 by 17 grid. That means 23 this way, by 17 this way, and we're gonna get our first materials out, which right now I'm gonna use very simple materials. I'm not gonna actually texture anything up, but for the very first block, and you don't have to have the grid, but it does help with just placing everything, we're gonna go 1 2 3 like this, and we're gonna 1 2 3 4 5 6, and on the 7th block we're gonna place this down right here. This is the first corner post of our house, and we're actually gonna make this 7 tall, so that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 tall. We're gonna go down here with our polished black stone bricks, and we're gonna go 1 2 3 4 5 over. We're gonna make another 1 by 7 post, which that should go right up there, and we'll actually connect these posts at the top kind of like that, nicely like there. Now we're going to get our polished black stone bricks. We're going to go 1 2 over, and then we're going to actually go 1 2 up, and on the rest of those we're going to make the rest of those, so the 5 remaining posts right there, acacia logs, and we're going to go ahead and connect these right here just like that. This is where the stairway is going to be the entrance to this actual build. From there we're going to place 1 2 3 4 5, and then we're going to go 1 2 up. We're going to go 1 2 3 4 5 up, and right over here we're going to go 1 2 this way, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Connect these guys, and we might as well go ahead and also connect these ones as well right here just like that. And now we're going to repeat that side over there, so we're going to place the 5 of the polished blackstone bricks, which that's 1 2 3 4 5. We're going to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 up, and we're going to go ahead and connect these guys. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go 1 2 3 4 5, place the logs right here, go up to 7, connect these guys, and basically now what we're going to do is we're just going to repeat the back. So it's going to be 1 2 3 4 5. We're going to have a post, then it's going to be another 5 right here, and then we're going to have another post, and then it's going to be another 5, another post, 1 2 3 4 5 posts. So these will be all 1 by 7 posts, and you should connect each one of these at the very top like so. So go ahead and do that for the rest of the build. So now that we got that frame finished, and the frame should look something like that, we're gonna go ahead and get our next materials, which is gonna be polished blackstone bricks, polished blackstone brick stairs, dark oak planks, dark oak stairs. And one thing I do have to say about materials too is that we will be texturing these all up, so some of these will get replaced, but as of right now, just to build up the frame of the house before we do texturing, this is the easiest way. So now for each and every single one of these 1 by 5 corner ways, I guess you could say, we're basically going to have these 3 stone bricks like that, and then we're going to have 2 stairs in the middle. Then we're going to place 3 solid dark oak blocks, planks on the regular blocks, and 2 upside down stairs like this. And we're going to do this around every single post. So 1 2 3, just like that. Then we're going to have the 2 stairs, the 2 upright stairs, and then we're going to have 1 2 3 dark oak planks with the 2 upside down dark oak plank stairs like that. And now we're going to add that everywhere. The only exception is right here, because first of all, this is going to be where the entrance way is. So we're actually going to have all of this as dark, or the polished blackstone bricks, along with, I think it's 2 dark oak planks, something like that. Not 100% sure. And the other exception is this one right here. So basically, we're just going to put a block there, then a stair, then a dark oak plank, and then an upside down stair. And now we're going to do it over here too. So the block, or I'm sorry, yes, the block with the block, and then the stair with the upside down stair like that. And now go ahead and repeat this pattern on all the other 5 long walls. Okay, so we should have it looking somewhat like this. This is pretty much the base model done right here. Now we're gonna get our materials and start adding the next details, which we're gonna want light gray concrete, the polished black stone brick stairs, and dark oak trapdoors as well. And yay for us, we actually got we did this part right. Except I will say we also need the polished black stone bricks, because right now we're gonna make a little bit of a staircase. Staircase is super simple. There's 3 blocks like that, 3 stairs like that, 3 stairs down like that as well. Whoopsie, did not mean to place a 4th one. And then it's just dark oak trapdoors on the sidings to make you feel safe when you're going up your stairs, something like that. Super simple, super nice to use, and it's just easy to build. Underneath, I will recommend that you either light this up or you fill it in with maybe some blocks. I even suggest using barrels for maybe a little bit of extra storage space that you could put down there. Now that we got that though, I'm gonna go ahead and use the light gray concrete. So the first thing I'm gonna want to actually do is I'm gonna go around kind of like this, except skipping the corners in the middle. The reason behind this is because the light gray concrete is kind of gonna be the actual walls of the house. The inside of the house, it's not gonna be very thick, very wide, but it will look something like this right there. You can see that's all the light gray concrete placed down, looking nice. This would be the interior, and you would kind of have a floor at about this level right here that you'd actually be walking on. Which, if you really want to make the most of your space too, you could actually make that trapdoors, but that's interior design. We're just doing the build today. Once you have this light gray concrete kind of placed around the house, it should be looking like something like that. You'll basically just want to go ahead and on this part right here, for these ones, we actually just fill up the light gray concrete all the way until we reach the top section right there, except for this top part right there, because we're actually going to have a 1x3 door. So you fill in all the light gray concrete like that, and then over here on these spots, we're actually going to get, each time in the middle, we're going to have a 1x2 window for our 5 long walls. So like this right here, we'll have the 1x2 window, and it should sit perfectly smack in the middle like that. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. We want that for every single window. So make sure to always have the 1x2 holes, but it's pretty darn easy. You just fill in this light gray concrete, make the 1x2 holes, and make sure that they are in the middle of the 5 long spots, and fill in all the light gray concrete until it's pretty much all filled up. So just fill it in concrete, fill it in, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what it should look like in a second. And excuse me, for this part, this middle section, we do want to fill that in because there's gonna be a fireplace right there. All right, with a quick look around, this is what it should look like. You can see if we go on the outside, each time the window is 100% in the center, except this middle one, like I messed up by accident, that's gonna be a fireplace right there. But you can see the 1x2 holes that are all in the middle, and the light gray concrete, it's all filled up. If you want to, you can go ahead and you can already add in a floor right here of your choice. I think I'll probably just do like spruce or something like that. Spruce planks maybe. I don't know yet. Or maybe I'll put in the trapdoors, and I'm not exactly sure yet. But we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go from there, and we're going to start adding in more details to this build. And those decorational materials that we want to get is going to be the dark oak fence, dark oak trapdoor, spruce trapdoor, along with the white stained glass pane. The white stained glass pane should probably be the most explainable thing ever. Basically, we just want to fill in all these 1x2 holes that we've created with a white stained glass pane, just like that. Just realize you're also going to need a spruce door along with a spruce plank. So sorry, forgot to say that. But now what we're going to do is the dark oak fence, which is dark oak fence. It's kind of like a trim, sort of. You just basically put this dark oak fence that goes along this entire wall. So everything on the top layer of all these insides of the acacia logs, we're going to fill that all in with dark oak fence to make it look pretty. And with that detail in place, we can go ahead and add the shingles for the actual windows, which the shingles are super simple. As you can see right there, it's literally just spruce trapdoors on the sides of all the windows. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that to add shingles and more decorational detail to our house. Nice. Now that we got all that, you might notice that we still have the dark oak trapdoors. Dark oak trapdoors are on the corners of all the acacia posts because this adds a little bit more foundational look to it. It makes it look kind of like it's more of a, I guess you could say a pillar, just a pillar instead of just like a log that goes down. For these ones over here, we don't have to worry about them, but we'll put them down just in case. We'll put the dark oak trapdoors just because we're gonna have a fireplace that goes there eventually, and we'll just get all these dark oak trapdoors going around so that looks more foundationally safe. Then with the spruce plank and the spruce door as well, we'll actually put a spruce plank right there. We're gonna go ahead, and for the time being, I'll just put a temporary spruce plank right there with the door right there so that we can have an entrance, and the entrance is a little bit unique. Basically, we're gonna get dark oak trapdoors. We're gonna place 2 dark oak trapdoors like that, 2 dark oak trapdoors like that, one in the middle. That way we have a 1x3 door. It's a little special, but I kind of like the way it looks, so we're going to keep it. And now the next details we'll want to get is the dark oak stairs, dark oak slabs, not details, but blocks. And I promise this is probably, ooh, I also want dark oak planks. I always forget one block, that's okay. I promise this is probably one of the easiest roofs you've ever done. Basically, all we're going to do is we're going to get dark oak stairs that overlap kind of like this. So you can see how it goes one block out just like that. We're going to do that everywhere real quickly. So we're going to go on the trim over here. We're also going to have it go one block out and then just wrap across. But stair placement is a little bit slow, so I'll show you what it looks like in a second. There you go. So you can see it's always one block diagonally from the trim, and that's what it should look like. And basically, each time you get to this point right here where you're gonna have an end cap where the roof kind of goes up, you're gonna place just a block, then a stair, then a block, then a stair, then a block, then a stair, and you're going to keep doing that on either side until you meet up at the top in the middle. So block, stair like this, block. We should have one block wide in the middle. We'll put a block with a slab on top like that, and you can see that forms a pretty darn good roof. Now we're going to do this on the other sides as well real quickly. Again, so it's just block, stair, with a slab in the very top middle. Let me go ahead and fast forward real quick. Well, not really, fast forward, but just a clip. And now that we got that, so you can see the roof is starting to look really good. Super simple, super easy to do. All we're going to do is we're just going to connect all these stairs. So we're going to have them just wrap around. Each time they go up a layer right here, you can see we'll turn the corner like that, and we'll go ahead and we'll connect it, and it should connect perfectly. And we're going to do that so that the whole roof is pretty much filled out. So again, just like this, just going across, pretty easy, pretty darn self-explanatory over here. Of course, you'll go just all the way along the straight line, and we'll do this all real quickly. And I will say, once you get to this part 2 right here, you'll actually make sure that you just want to connect all the half slabs just like this. So make sure to go ahead and fill this all in as well to kind of almost finish off the full roof. And when you get all that done, this should look like this. Okay, but I will now say that one thing I accidentally messed up, by the way. I just looked at the old tutorial and I realized these are actually supposed to be all spruce trapdoors, so make sure to replace the dark oak trapdoors with the spruce. I do apologize about that. That is something that I blundered on my part. Anyways, though, in addition to the materials we had before, we're gonna have dark oak fence, dark oak pressure plate, and calcite. If you don't have calcite, you can get diorite or polished diorite or white concrete, even if you really want, or white wool. Lots of alternatives. But basically, we will end up texturing this up with calcite, diorite, and polished diorite eventually. And what we're going to do for this roof, so I promise you that is still very simple. On each and every single corner, we're actually just going to go down one slab each time. So just like this, around each and every single corner that we have. So over here, we go down one, then we go down one right there, down one right there, down one right there. Nice, and you can see that makes everything look a tiny bit nicer. And on second thought, make those full blocks, because I just realized these are going to be full blocks, not slabs. Man, I'm messing up a little bit today. I do apologize about this, guys. Sometimes I do my building tutorials well, sometimes I do them pretty darn horribly. Anyways, once we get that, we're basically going to connect, and we're going to use dark oak slabs to go around the entire bottom half of this right here. So each time we're going to layer the dark oak slabs, and we're just going to go all the way across this entire house. It's just basically just dark oak trim, I guess you could say. Right there. There we go. You can see, nice. Now the roof is definitely looking a little bit nicer. Now that we got that, for the time being, we're just going to use calcite. We'll eventually, again, texture this all up. But basically, on the insides of each and every single one of these tops of the roofs, we'll fill it in with calcite, and then we'll fill that in with dark oak fence on top of that, so that we get this nice, authentic kind of cottage look. So again, we're going to do that the same way, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, and then we put the dark oak fence on top, just like this. And that'll basically be almost the whole foundation pretty much done. Okay, but for the very final part of this build, all we're gonna need is bricks. We're gonna need brick walls, brick stairs. As you can see, I have that right there. We're also going to need spruce trapdoors along with campfires. And I will say, don't mind the schematica mod. I'm just kind of using that as a reference to help me out when building this, because I don't really remember how to build this. This is a complex fireplace. But basically what we're gonna do, see, this is what it will look like for you guys, is we're gonna place 2 bricks going around this whole thing, kind of like this, all the way around. That's just kind of the foundation, the first part of this fireplace. Make it look a little bit nicer. We'll put stairs down on either side like that. And now this is actually where we will break some blocks. I believe we'll break these 3 blocks right here along with those 3 right there. So that kind of looks like this. This is just so that we can have the fireplace go up on and through it. Basically, on this middle piece, we're gonna have this go up 3 brick blocks like that, and then we'll have 2 of the walls right there. We're gonna have 2 walls on either side like this right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna begin to fill all this in. We'll break these fences. We're gonna fill all this in with the bricks kind of like this until we get to the very top. We'll fill this part in right here, right behind the walls as well, so that it looks something like that. Excuse me, that one block is not supposed to be there, and it's supposed to go up one more block like so that we get the foundation of the fireplace in place. And now I'm just going to go ahead, I'll show it to you guys with the actual litematica mod. So basically, I'll go ahead and make it transparent so you guys can see what we're doing too. Once we get up to this height, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up with this brick right here. And we're going to place a brick on this side of the stair right there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. And we're going to do the same thing on this other side. So this is 1 right there, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. We're going to place one wall on each side like this. This is why the litematica mod, it's just so helpful for stuff like this. Right here, we're actually going to go ahead and break that stair, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up like so. And then we're going to fill in this middle right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 up. We're going to place campfire here, campfire there, and get your head stuck in a cloud while you're at it too. And then we'll surround this all with spruce trapdoors, kind of like this, so that we can have the finished fireplace. I do apologize, I'm doing this a little bit quickly, but that's what that should all look like for the fireplace. And I just realized something too. I totally forgot when I was doing the roof to finish off the roof and make it look perfect. So the way you'll actually finish it off and make it perfect is first by going ahead and you'll actually so we're gonna start off with this one. Every other dark oak slab, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to make that a full slab until we get all the way across the roof like this. You can use blocks if you would rather like that, but we'll go ahead and do it on this side as well. Something like that. Right here, you can see that what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to place another slab right there with an upside down stair just like that. So that's that part. We'll place an upside down stair right there. That's that part. And we'll place one more upside down stair right there like that. And then we'll use the dark oak pressure plates to actually put these on top of all the slabs. This is just to spawn proof them, make it so that no mobs can get up there and harm you. I think that the lighting for everything else, like campfire, should be covered right there with all the walls and stuff. You might have to light this up a little bit more by maybe adding some lanterns and stuff. And then I also forgot that right here we actually do have slabs go down just like that. I believe we do. Let me check. Yep, that's how we do that right there. So that is basically, though, the entire tutorial done, the entire basic structure of this cottage. Now, I did say, after all this, lots of work put into this, right? We'll eventually be doing then showcasing interior and stuff like that too, eventually. Now, I did say that I would show something special at the very end, and before I do that, we will do the texturing, but the special thing is that this cottage is not really that unique. And I'll explain that in a second. First, let's just get the texturing done really quickly. I'll show you guys what that should look like. And if we go into this world, this will be the world download that you guys can download yourself. You'll see that I textured it up with various different types of blocks, all the different variations of blackstone blocks. So like the cracked bricks, the blackstone, the polished blackstone, stuff like that. That's kind of how I textures those up. Same thing with the stairs over here. You can just kind of do that miscellaneous randomly. For the actual wood itself, I did use polished basalt along with acacia to give it sort of a burnt look, make it look very old. For the behind of the dark oak fence, you can see I also used polished diorite and diorite in combination with the calcite in order to texture that up. And I think that's actually all the texturing. It's pretty darn simple on this one. Yeah, all brick fireplace. You can totally texture this up with granite and polished granite if you would like to make it look a little bit nicer. You could totally do that if you would like. But that is the whole build done, and now you guys might be wondering what the heck I'm talking about when I say that this is not very unique. If we go into my building tutorial world, this here, I built this specific one in a certain style using a combination of blocks, the same blocks I've used to create these buildings, so that we can you guys can check out these other tutorials on my channel if you want to. But so we can kind of create another variation of one of these types of buildings. I really like the style of building, and I really like this cottage. But you guys might notice something sort of interesting about it. This is the cottage right here, and this is a cottage I built a while back. It's literally the exact same thing, and this is kind of like, I'm going to be releasing a video pretty darn soon about this, just about texturing blocks using certain block palettes and how you can make certain different houses fit in different biomes and stuff like that. It's going to be really interesting. I'm not there yet, but I will be working on this video. You can see over here, I've just been kind of experimenting with replacing blocks and stuff. And that's why I said it's not unique. I wanted you guys to know that I'm not copying my building tutorial because I really did want to make a different cottage. It is slightly different from that last one, but I also wanted it to fit in with this kind of theme of the blackstone, the acacia, the polished basalt and everything. And so that's why I wanted to tell you guys that this build's not 100% unique. It is unique. The front of it is like kind of different. There's no patio right here, and there are some other minor details like that have been changed along the way. Kind of like, just like these are dark oak planks, so they have dark oak stairs, stuff like that. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to showcase that. I thought that was a little unique, but that is the building tutorial, and I hope you guys did enjoy the build. I think it turned out really pretty. World link along with the litematica link will be down in the description if I remember. Hopefully I remember, because that's kind of something important. But that is this tutorial pretty much done. Oh, this is the tutorial world. I was meaning to be in the final world right here. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for when I do the interior video for this eventually, because I will release that as well. But that's the build tutorial. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are brand new. And I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. Kind of rush, kind of quick, but I'm on a rush schedule. I'm always am. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy life, enjoy Minecraft, and ciao.